What's up, everybody? This is Siberian Tiger. Going to give you a quick review of my newest acquisition. Here we have the Sideshow Collectibles RANCOR Deluxe statue. This thing is a beast, literally, figuratively, all that stuff. This thing is amazing. I went ahead and added some drool by using a little hot gun, so hot glue gun. Definitely something that should have been there, really, if you ask me. But overall, excellent piece. Could it be improved? Sure. First and foremost, I think that there should be a chain. You're paying for this big ass guy and this big chunk of change. So I don't know why they didn't really go ahead and add one. I'm sure I could find something at the hardware store to replicate it, and I probably will end up doing that. But as it stands, I'll try to get some close-ups. And then the base itself is kind of bland. The sculpt work is really nicely done. The details, the bones, and everything. You got the Gamorrean guard here, but yeah, it's kind of, the base obviously isn't the standout part of this statue, so it doesn't need as much attention. But it would have been nice to see more, differentiation between the bones and the mud. Kind of like blends in so closely, but a nitpick there. We got some stones back here that, everything's the same color basically with some minor highlights. But when it comes down to the creature itself, the hands, I mean, look at that. That thing's huge. The details, the way it's sculpted, it's unbelievable how much detail went into this. You could see all the little skin, what would you call that? I have no idea. Warts or... the other thing that's kind of lacking is the depth of the mouth, but in the movie, there really wasn't much going on there, so most of the time it's covered by the shadow, especially if you're looking from above. You're not going to be noticing that stuff. But the teeth, I'm not sure if they're individually glued in there, but they got almost like a clear resin, or at least painted to look like it. Really awesome. There's a high gloss to the mouth area. It almost looks plasticky sometimes, depending on the lighting, but overall it does add to the piece. All the wrinkles and the signs that this thing is a living creature, the way it moved and how all the body flaps moved, and little scars here and there, the paint, like the airbrushing. I've had a lot of Sideshow stuff in my life, so I know that they can drop the ball sometimes, but with this, the paint work is just phenomenal. All the little creases in here have some airbrushed highlights and darkening. Again, with all the details and the way that the skin texture is. Little earring there. Yeah, this is a standout piece in my collection. Definitely, it's one of the biggest things I've ever owned in terms of a Star Wars collectible. I used to have life-size busts, but gave up on those and went for more of the quarter scale, 6 scale, as you can see in the background. I would say that this guy is close to, if not perfectly 6 scale, but for my collection, I'm going to pretend that he is 6 scale. He does come in multiple pieces in the boxes. There's 2 huge boxes that he comes in. Segments include the legs, the spinal covering plate here, 2 arms, and then his actual bust, and the base, of course, which actually screw in with bolts and washers. Closer up to the elbow details, the little spikes coming out of them. Really good. He is made of fiberglass, so there is he's heavy when it comes, like, all told, put together, but he is definitely not like a polystone heavy. This thing will probably be like 150 pounds if it was polystone. as it stands with the fiberglass. I do not know how much he weighs. I'm going to say like 30, 40 pounds. Just a guess. But yeah, look at here. Like, we got this really awesome sculpture in the foot. Even the base has an actual, like, underneath of his foot is detailed. They spared no expense, and they really paid attention to all the details on this. So from my point of view, this thing is amazing. It's on wait list right now, so he's either close to sold out or will be very soon. There's only 600 made, so I would assume eventually this would be a grail piece. But it's pretty much all I could say. I think I covered it all. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Just feel free to leave any questions or comments. Later.